requirements, by the way?
Well, let me be honest. Financially, that is very challenging. I think in everywhere we go, it's whether you're applying for an exam or you're preparing for your documents, there's always that monetary concern about
That's
that.
true.
And for me, my move to Australia was challenging because I had to do a course to transition my registration from the Philippines to Australia. So
Got it.
we actually called it, so basically you get your documents and your education, I think they evaluate that and they decide
Correct.
what path you're going to take. So I
And
had,
I know I heard the same thing with Canada, right?
yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's very similar. So I qualified to do a 3-month, we call it a bridging program.
Bridging program.
It's an
Wow.
initial registration for overseas nurses. So the first month is basically theoretical. You go to class, they help you with the transition to what nursing is in Australia. And then the next 2 months is all clinical. So you get immersed in a clinical setting and they evaluate you for that. And
Got it.
if you finish that, then you can actually apply now for a registration. You're not
Right.
even registered yet when you finish it. You apply for a registration.
Wow.
And that course in itself, back then, this was 11 years ago, already cost me 10 grand.
Wow.
So monetary is always dollars. So that's actually challenging. But like they say, money you can always try to, like, it's a part of the movement. It's a part of you pursuing something. But the fact of that is you actually have to have the will, because I find that although it was difficult to come up with the finances of that, it was more difficult to actually pursue it when you're actually on your own.
Wow.
I wasn't prepared for it. I mean, you gotta admit, back home in the Philippines, we're very well pampered. The culture that we've got being with family.
Exactly. Mhm.
And when you transition overseas and you're on your own and you actually grow up and mature, I tell you, in a week's time you have to.
In a week's
Because
time.
in a
Wow.
week's time you're gonna have to, because then you realize that it is real. It is for real.
Exactly.
It's the thought of pursuing, it's gonna be nice going overseas, I'm gonna be earning this much, but the struggle is real.
Yes,
It
true.
is.